Hello everyone, in this video we'll be solving a PassCat DI set based upon percentage increase and decrease. Let's go ahead and read the set. The question is, spam that enters our electronic mailboxes can be classified under several spam heads. The following table shows the distribution of such spam worldwide over time. The total number of spam emails received during December 2002 was larger than the number received in June 2003. The total number of spam emails received during September 2002 was larger than the number received in March 2003. The figures in the table represent the percentage of all spam emails received during that period falling into those respective categories. So the following table is showing us the percentage of spam emails, and they are classified as adult spams, financial spams, all these are categories, okay? And we have been given that spam emails received during December 2002 was greater than the number received in June 2003. We have also been given that the total number of spam emails received during September 2002 was larger than the number received in March 2003, okay? And we have also been given the percentage of different type of spams in these months, okay? Then if we come to the question, first one is, in which category was the percentage of spam emails increasing but at a decreasing rate? So we have to check that the percentage of spam emails must increase, but the rate of increase should be less. So in the table we have been given percentages only, and we have to check was the percentage of spam emails increasing, okay? So if you look into the adult category, it is simply dropping from 38 to 33, then 33 to 19. This is a drop, okay, not an increase. So this will straight away be ignored, okay? Then financial 25 30, then 30 to 37, then 37 to 45. So this is an increase. This could be a possible answer. We'll keep this. Next one, health 11 to 19, then 19 to 5. Here we have a drop, okay? We won't count this. Internet 5 to 3. We have a drop in the beginning only, so this won't be counted. We are looking only for the percentage increase, okay? Percentage of spam email should increase. So 3 to 7, 7 to 10, 10 to 11, there's an increase. So we'll keep this as well. Scams 5 to 6, 6 to 11, then 11 to 2, here we have a drop, we won't count it. Others 13 to 2, we have a drop in the beginning only, so we won't count this. So there are only two possible answers, financial or products. But in financial, if we check the increase in September to December 2002, it is 30 minus 25 upon 25 into 100, which is nothing but 20%, okay? Then from December 2002 to March 2003, there's again an increase of somewhere around 20%, okay? Then again 37 to 45, here also the increase is 8 upon 37 into 100, which is again somewhere close to 20%. But when we come to products 3 to 7, this is almost a double increase, okay? So it will be 4 by 3 into 100, because 7 minus 3 upon 3 into 100, so 4 by 3. This will be somewhere around 133.33% increase. Then from this month, December 2002 to March 2003, we have an increase from 7 to 10. So increase is 10 minus 7, that means 3 upon initial 7 into 100, which gives us 74, somewhere around 43%, okay? So earlier it was 133.33%, now it is 43%. Then from 10 to 11, which is a 10% increase. So in this month we have a 10% increase. Here it is 43%, here it is 133.33%. So we can see that for products the percentage is increasing but at a decreasing rate, because it has decreased from 133.33 to 43, then from here to 10, while in financial the percentage is increasing but at a increasing rate. Earlier it was 20% here, little bit more than 20 over here, and more than the previous month over here. So we'll choose products as our correct answer, option C. Next one is, in the health category, the number of spam emails received in December 2002 as compared to June 2003. So December 2002 to June 2003, we clearly know that spam in December 2002 is greater than spam in June 2003. We are talking about the health category, so if we go to health in December 2002, we have 19%, and June in 2003 health we have 18%. And number of spam emails in December 2002 is greater than June 2003. So obviously we'll be finding out 19% of a greater quantity and 18% of a lower quantity. So it is very obvious that 19% of a greater quantity will always be greater than 18% of a smaller quantity. For example, if I take 200 spams over here and 100 spams over here, so you will find 19% of 200, which is 38, and here we'll have 18% of 100, which will be 18. So obviously this will always be greater. So number of spam emails received in December 2002 as compared to June 2003 in the health category, it would be greater. So we'll mark option A as the correct answer. So this is basic observation. You can do it within 10 seconds, okay? Then the third question is, in the financial category, the number of spam emails received in September 2002 as compared to March 2003. So we are talking about the financial category. These are the percentages in September 2002 and March 2003, okay? We know that September 2002 is greater than March 2003 over here. It was given to us in the set. In the previous question, I took the bigger quantity as 200, lower quantity as 100, okay? So if I assume that here we have total 200 mails, here I have total 100 mails, I will find out 25% of 200, which will give me 50. I'll find out 37% of 100, which will give me 37. So for these quantities, I can say that the number of spam emails in September 2002 was greater, right? Here we have 50, here we have 37. But what if I take just 100 over here, because this is the bigger quantity, this is the smaller quantity, okay? So I'm representing bigger and smaller by B and S. If I take just 100 total spam mails over here and 99 spam mails over here, if I find out 25% of this 100, I'll be getting 25 over here. I'll find out 37% of this 99, which will be close to 30, okay? But now I can see that this is greater. That means mails in March 2003, it is greater. So we have a contradiction over here. We have two answers possible, greater also and lesser also. But that's not possible, so we can mark cannot be determined as the answer. So in such questions, you should take the extreme case, okay? You will take them as far as possible ones and then as close as possible ones. This is a very easy question. You should have solved this within 4 minutes, okay? If you have any doubt in the explanation, please comment. Thank you.